Yeah.
Hello, it's Sunday, April the 14th, and I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Hall.
And you are watching Community News. Welcome to all those folks who are new. Gotta thank, there's like 52 or something groups that share us every week. So thank you to those folks for that. Also, gotta let you know we are on all the platforms. I got that really loud. But Twitter at SmallTownNet or X, Instagram at small_town_network, and you're probably watching us now on Facebook and also on YouTube, Small Town Network. But if you don't follow us on one of those, you should.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. So check that out. Hey, we have a weekly program. We show a little bit of things to do this week. We do local school news, and then we do weather, and then we do some things coming up later on in the week. But our first segment is Things to Do, and that's brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Evans Financial, just across the street from the park. What used to be the park still is part of a park. And over there, hey, and file your taxes. You got till tomorrow, and you better get that done. I got mine done in midweek. And make a long story short, I figured out how on TurboTax, if you try to file an amended return, and then you figure out you don't need to, but you need to go back and refile it because it's been rejected. I figured out how to do that. So give me a call if you're using TurboTax. And it was a mess, but I had a little panic attack while it was going on, but I got through it. So give me a call tomorrow if you need to figure that one out, and I'll help you.
I wanted to send a shout out to a couple people. These people we saw at the Thunder Road Festival, but the Crossville Cruisers, I don't have this added because I haven't made it into a graphic yet, but April 27th is the next Crossville Cruise In. So check that out in Crossville. And also wanted to send a shout out to a nice lady. We might make her a sponsor, but Creative Corner is at 110 Front Street in front of Shenanigans Gallery right over here. But check out Creative Corner for some awesome little art gifts.
Side note to that, we are working on Thunder Road now, getting ready for next year. We're a year out, and very soon we're going to produce some cards to hand out to cars. So if you're going to a car show and you want to help us out, give me about a month and stop in and see me. I'll give you a stack of cards that you can hand out when you're going to car shows.
Yeah. And
you can really help us out get more cars next year.
Yeah, so that'll be awesome. Again, things to do or important dates in history. This is a significant date on the 15th.
The Titanic sinks.
Yeah.
It's actually gone. It on the 14th it hit the iceberg, but at 2:27 a.m. on the 15th she went under, and just so they could make a movie.
Yeah.
That I've never seen.
In fact, you can go to Turkey Creek Regal Cinemas. There's a new documentary movie out that we did a story on, and it's one of the untold stories about the American inquiry. So if you're into the Titanic, you
and Pigeon Forge, they got the Titanic
that museum.
And while you're there, of course, this past week OJ died, but they got OJ's Bronco at one of the places down there. Yeah.
I saw one guy said it was Chael Sonnen, who's a retired fighter. He said OJ can rest in peace because the killer of his wife is finally dead.
Yeah, I saw that. Put this in here. I thought it was cool. The City of Kingston and Parks and Recs, that's their pool hours. Don't be looking for those for Rockwood because it's probably not going to happen this year.
Nope.
But there they are. I thought that was cool. It means spring is coming. Our first thing to do on Wednesday.
So they're at the Emory Heights Baptist Church. They got a revival meeting, and the service times for every day are all normal times. 10 a.m. Sunday school, 11 a.m. service. They got a 6 p.m. service on Sunday, and Monday and Wednesday they have 7 p.m. services as well.
Yeah, and then also Monday.
On Monday you got the Dayton Food Truck Rally, and that runs from 4 to 7, so it's an evening one.
Yeah, check that out. And then they still be jamming.
They still jamming over there at the Bradbury Community Club from 6 to 10. $2 gets you in, but they got snacks. But for $2 you can also play. So take your instrument and go see.
And then another food truck on Tuesday.
Cumberland Mountain.
And Thursday.
Best for the Cumberland Mountain School. It benefits them. There's a food truck park every Tuesday and Thursday at the Methodist Church Campground Loop behind Walmart in Crossville.
And they be worshiping.
Still, on Wednesdays, they've got a adult Bible study at 7 at the Presbyterian Church across from middle school.
Yeah.
And their hours are Sunday school at 10, Sunday worship at 11. They got the adult Bible study at 7 on Wednesday, and the Women Association the second Tuesday at 6:30, and the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
And then another food truck Wednesday.
In Harriman, this is for lunch, and we don't know who it's going to be, but it's always good,
Yeah.
and that runs from 11 to 2.
Another significant date that goes along with another one we're going to share.
And they forget William Dawes all the time.
Yeah.
Paul Revere gets all the credit. Now, I don't know why, but they ride from Charleston to Lexington warning that the British are coming.
Yeah. A cool thing going on Thursday.
Coffee and comedy at the Ray County Women's Night Out featuring Joe Mullins.
Yeah.
Only cost you $5.
Yeah, you can go see Joe. And then this is another one.
And it's after that, the shot heard around the world. That's the start of our revolution that gave us our great nation, and, in my opinion, the greatest country in the world.
Yeah.
And that was April 19th in 1775.
And then they be roping.
They be roping at the Rome State Expo Center Indoor Arena, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the 19th through the 21st.
And then if you're looking for a gig, they be wanting to help.
They do be wanting to help. They can get you a job if you want one. And you can go up there to Crossville at the Goodwill Career Center.
I don't know what you said, but it's
It's going to be funny.
you got something coming. Okay. All right, and then another conference. This is for the men's.
Yeah, Stronger Men's Conference there at the, it's the church up on the hill, I think there, isn't it? At 3106 Road Street Highway.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
And you can register there at that email, or excuse me, that web address.
Yeah, very cool. And all weekend, this is for Rockwood Marina and RV Resort, but they got a bunch of stuff going on.
A scavenger hunt this
Yeah.
weekend from 19th to the 21st next weekend, and that's down there at 1500 Pump House Road in Rockwood.
Yeah, Friday is s'mores, Saturday's bingo and Wally movie. Wally. And then the charity brunch, we'll tell you more about the charity brunch in just a couple slides.
I got a couple of bass tournaments this week,
Yeah.
and the first one is 24 Tennessee Bass Nation State Tournament, Friday 6 to Sunday at 4, and that's Piney Creek Boat Ramp in Spring City.
Yeah, and then the remote area medical, these are big.
Yeah, this is a really good thing. If you need some help, they're there to help you, and it's all free. And I think you want to get there as soon as you can, or call them and make sure you can get a slot. But
Yeah, they talk about people are lining up at April 19th at midnight.
yeah, but they got free dental, medical, vision, all kind of things that if you need some help. And buddy, I'm telling you, if you got a tooth that's hurting you,
Yeah.
take a
and
look at you.
you can't afford the dentist, hey, that's a great thing right there.
Yeah, so go check that out. This one's cool.
Watch Bar Chapter of the Sportsman Magazine. Didn't that used to be Ducks Unlimited? Did they change it?
I don't know if it's,
But
yeah.
at the Barham at Maple Creek at 5:30, and that's 107 Galahar Road in Kingston.
And then this is a great one.
The Strawberry Festival is Upper Cumberland. Don't be confused with the one in Dayton, but this is in
Yeah.
Crossville. But they've got live music and boutiques and food trucks and a little bit of everything. So it's free to get in. Go up there and see it.
And then also on Saturday,
Cletus T. Judd
Yeah.
at the Palace Theater.
yeah, go check that out, 7 p.m. I think that's Central Time. And then it's finally here.
Yeah, the Oak Ridge Farmers Market's starting back at Jackson Square, and that runs from 8 a.m. to 12.
Yeah, that's revised hours. I had the old slide. They were 9 to 1. They moved it up, I guess, because it's cooler.
It's thawed out.
Yeah, and then don't forget, also on Saturday, we've been talking about this one for a while, but that benefit conference concert for Shelby Eggers, the one involved in that fatal shooting in Blount County. And this is the one that finally is starting.
Kingwood Farmers Market is starting
Yeah.
next Saturday, and that runs from 9 a.m. to 12, and it's always local stuff. And they got the Bees and Blooms Flower Farm,
Yeah.
and they got the
Goat
goat
nuggets.
folks. Yeah, goat nuggets down there in the buckets, and I'm sure that's not what it is, but it's
No.
fun to say. And they got,
Or maybe it is.
yeah, who knows?
Somebody
But
took the wrong picture.
the bees will be there.
The bee's knees will be there too. and some Ripshaw Custom Woodworks. Yeah, so that's awesome. This is a cool one. They didn't have a picture, but it was brought to you by the Rome Tourism Alliance, so there you go.
Yeah, it's the Morristown Marine Fishing Tournament at Tom Fuller Park from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. on April the 20th.
And those are the ones I always forgot about. And then I go down to put my boat in. I'm like, what in the world is going on down here?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be a good time. And then Poison, or Tribute to
A tribute to Poison at the Princess Theater at 7 o'clock on
That
the
dude
20th.
does look like him.
Yeah,
though.
in a way, yeah.
Brett Michaels?
I bet he's trying.
He's, he looks good though. And then wrapping it up,
The brunch down there at the Rockwood Marina and RV Resort from 9 to 4, and this helps the Family Promise.
yeah, in Rockwood. So that's awesome. That wraps up our things to do. Now that heads us into our local school news, and we have a new sponsor. I'm excited about this one. Bell's is our new sponsor. Go down and take another look at Bell's.
I'm not sure I would have pronounced that right, but
Beals?
I thought it was be all.
yeah.
Beals.
Yeah.
Beals. Go down to Beals. Maybe we can make it that, and then they'll be like, they'll know where it came from. But go down to Beals down there at, that's the Walmart shopping center. Very easy to find. But hey, if you hadn't been in there a while, you might want to go in again because they've redone everything. It's a whole new deal.
Fresh start.
Yeah, fresh start. It's much cleaner. New management. I happen to know the management. But go down there, 1128 North Gateway, and we appreciate Bell's being a sponsor. There's what's left of your year. It's not a lot. It's really almost done. It's crazy to think about. There's what your school lunch is: chicken spaghetti, popcorn chicken, and tacos and pizza. Yeah, and lots going on in the sports department.
Oh yeah, we got tennis at Harriman on the 15th and softball home against Clark Range. On the 15th, we have soccer home against William Blunt and softball home against Clark Range on the 15th.
And then on Tuesday,
On Tuesday, we got the food pantry over there at Ridgeview Elementary.
and then also Tuesday,
We have tennis away at McMinn Central and baseball away at Concord Christian.
and still Tuesday.
Soccer away at Sequoia and baseball away at Bledsoe County.
Yep, on Thursday and more Thursday.
Soccer away at Harriman and softball home against Greenback.
Yeah, so much. And Friday.
Man, they're busy this week.
Yeah,
aren't they?
holy cow.
Trying to get it in before school's over. Baseball home against Clark Range and softball away at Oliver Springs.
Yeah, unreal. Didn't get a report from the Rockwood student reporters this week, but don't forget you can check them out on the RHS podcast called Tiger Talk Podcast, and you can find that on Spotify. Appreciate that. We'll get you a couple more student reports before the year is out, but that heads us into weather, which is brought to you by At Home Hair Care. It's Christy Hensley. The great thing about Christy is you don't have to go anywhere. Christy comes to you. So if you got some car issues or you got a full home load of kids and you don't want to put them all in the car and take them somewhere, Christy comes to you. So check her out on Facebook. It's At Home Hair Care, or look her up, Christy Hensley, or just give her a call on that number and tell her that you heard about it right here on Small Town Network. Got to thank WVLT Channel 8 and also Heather Haley, Ben Cathy, and all the First Alert weather crew for their weather.
Didn't Ben Caffey win an Emmy?
He's won multiple Emmys. And now at the weather screen,
Yes, I am here.
there's his microphone. Go, Howard.
Hey, all week, look at the temperatures. We are rocking in the warm weather and all that. And Friday and this weekend too. This weekend's getting kind of cool. I think there's a cold front coming in after the fact of that spotty rain we have on Wednesday and spotty rain on Friday, because usually we have a cold front that happens after the fact.
Look at that.
Local radar, we have nothing on radar for the state here.
Nothing.
And we are good to go. So have a good week, and I'm out.
There he goes. Once again, gotta thank WVLT. Go download their apps. They have a news app and a weather app, and both of those can be programmed to your location. So they'll give you all the school news or road closings, traffic, stuff like that. Heading into other interests, this is stuff going on, not this week, but upcoming weeks by Shape Up.
Shape Up, a great little gym over there in what we like to call the Shape Up Plaza with big lots and Tractor Supply. Quite a few other things there as well, but they've got everything you could need. They got aerobics classes, they got free weights, they got cardio equipment, just about everything. And the good thing is, if you're an older folks like me and you got a Medicare Supplementary Advantage plan, good chances are that you could get this all for free because your plan may pay your fees and dues. So give Ken and Mary a call there at that number and it will set you up.
Yeah, very awesome. And again, other interest. This is stuff going on, not this week, but in upcoming weeks, and I think we go to June. But April 23rd, next week.
They're trying to keep Morgan County beautiful, and they're doing that on the 23rd at Solomon Park from 5:30 to 7.
Yeah, and Howard doesn't know there's a show going on. They're just throwing stuff around.
Kingston Food Truck Rally on the 24th, and that's in the afternoons, 4 to 7. And, on Wednesdays, you don't have to cook if you don't want to.
That's right. That's a good day for that hump day, so you don't feel like cooking.
Yep. Garden Show is going to be April 26th and 27th at the Cumberland County Community Complex.
And then also on the 27th.
Downtown Spring Market, and that's in Crossville, so you can do both on the 27th.
Yeah, and then another one in Wartburg.
A Wartburg Spring Market on the 27th, 10 to 4.
And then also on the 27th, on my birthday, there's a lot to do.
Sunbright Beautification Board will be hosting a benefit dinner, so you can fill your whole day on the 27th.
That's way up there. That's way north.
Yeah, but you might as well go on your way through Wartburg. You know, you're on your way.
There's a train ride you can take on up there to the north somewhere too.
And then May the 4th be with you.
Yep. I forgot about all that. But the Spring Craft Fair, and that is, where is that?
That's
Watts Bar Beer Works. That's in
Yes.
Spring City. I think. No, it's in Dayton.
And then I like
That's
this
in Spring
one
City.
because I want to go and I never can.
That's cool.
But they have an open house at the airport in Crossville.
Oh, wow.
And you can get flight training too.
That would be fun.
Learn to fly. It's May is Learn to Fly month.
Have you ever flown in a small private plane like that?
Not that. Well, actually, yeah, I did. I was. And that's actually the last slide anyway. I was covering a plane crash in Florida at some private air park, and it was one of these neighborhoods where instead of people having garages, they have hangars.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a neighborhood, but the road is a taxiway, and they just drive the
I've
plane
seen those,
right to their hangar garage. You know. So we ended up getting another guy that had a plane in this neighborhood that was a photographer to take us up, and he was in a Cherokee where the wings were on the bottom. Well, like that Cessna picture we had there, like I can show you there, the wings are on top. That'd be great for camera work because I could shoot down, right? Well, on this one, the wings are underneath.
Yeah.
So the only way I could get a shot is the plane was down in these trees, so he had to bank it like this and pull it with my window facing the ground. I thought I was gonna die. Needless to say, we had police cars behind the plane when we landed. I felt like OJ. There was a pile of cop cars behind us. Apparently, when we were up there doing barrel rolls around the wreckage, it's a no radio air park, so the pilot didn't have to have his headset on. That's the only thing that saved us. Because apparently the sheriff chopper was trying to get view of the scenes, and the sheriff lieutenant was like air sick. And he didn't feel real good about being in the plane, and here we are doing barrel rolls. It was making him even more sick. So they literally pulled us over in the airplane, and when we got out, like, we got cuffed and everything. It was unreal. The great story that the Lee County Sheriff's Office doesn't know, and I've never said this till now, is I switched the tapes. When they were pulling us over, I pulled the tape out of the camera, put it down my pants, and I put another tape in the thing. And when they pulled us over, they took the tape, but they took the wrong tape.
How long ago was that? The statute of limitations run out?
Over 20 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
I guess you're safe.
That's a good sleight of hand right there.
Yeah, but my reporter was like, "Oh, we lost all that footage." I said, "No, we didn't."
Abracadabra.
He's like, "You kept that?" I said, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Okay." But anyway, that brings us into birthdays, which is brought to you by Six Little Teacups. They are considered in Chattanooga, but they are kind of way north end of Chattanooga. If you're going down 58 from Kingston, it's a short drive, but she's got all kinds of sweets in there in the shop ready to eat, or you can call her up and get some custom sweets made, or you can even have a princess tea party there. Just give her a call at 423-702-CAKE. But Monday birthdays.
You share a birthday with Leonardo da Vinci and Elizabeth Montgomery.
Leo. Kelly Wilk, my aunt, and John Scott, buddy of mine, and Tuesday.
Tuesday, you share a birthday with Wilbur Wright, Charlie Chaplin, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and that includes Missy Smith and Carl Wilson.
Yeah, Wednesday.
You share a birthday with William Holden, I always liked him, and Rowdy Piper.
Yes.
The man.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
And that includes Dale Presley.
And Thursday birthdays.
You share a birthday with the great James Woods, and that includes Betty Jenkins Chance.
Yeah, April Oliver, Sam Luther, reporter at WVLT, Megan McCarthy, Joel Bruce, and Cody Bellman. And then Friday.
You share a birthday with Jane Mansfield and Dudley Moore.
Yeah.
He's hilarious, man.
And Savannah Ray Robinson. And then Saturday.
You share a birthday with Adolf Hitler and Jessica Lange, and that includes Tricia Burnell, Donna Montgomery Vineyard.
Did I screw up the name?
No,
Oh.
I did.
Oh. And then I think this is the right one.
Yeah, Jane Brock, good Carson Newman friend, married to another good Carson Newman buddy there, Chris Brock, and some of the few people that actually admit they knew me when we were in school. But happy birthday to Jane.
Yeah, and then wrapping it up on Sundays.
You share a birthday with Anthony Quinn and Iggy Pop, and that includes Amy Brazil,
Jennifer Postel, and Whitney Kent at WVLT. Yeah. So that wraps up another big week. We ran through it today because we didn't have a Ben Cathy video and all that. But hey, if you have an event, no event is too big or too small, or if you got complaints, wisecracks, smart comments, anything.
My week to eat it.
Howard's eating it today. You get your money back from Howard this week.
Yeah, so message him. You can get a hold of him at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com or message us directly on Facebook is probably the easiest and best way of doing it. And you will get your money back.
Yeah, and then of course you hear the music in the background. That's my friends Uzori. That's my Ukrainian friends. They are still in Ukraine fighting for their freedom and their lives. And now, of course, we got this whole Israel thing going on now with the attack from Iran and all that stuff. But so there's a lot of stuff going on in the national news. But we always send our thoughts and prayers out to them in Ukraine and appreciate them. Gosh, they sent me a message and it's been like 22 years since I saw them at Dollywood. So we've been friends a long time. But hey, don't forget, like, follow, share, check us out on all the other platforms if you haven't already. But yeah, wraps up another week. So from everybody here, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Howell.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Thanks for watching.